Hello and welcome. Today's lesson will help you improve your English as we take a deeper dive into the life and career of one of Hollywood's most iconic and versatile figures, Angelina Jolie. Through her journey from a rebellious young actress to an influential filmmaker and dedicated humanitarian, you'll learn new vocabulary, expressions, and gain insight into her career while improving your English skills. Angelina Jolie is known for her captivating presence on screen, her dedication to humanitarian work, and her willingness to tackle complex roles, making her story one of transformation, purpose, and using one's platform for the greater good. Let's begin our journey into her life and work. Early life and family background. Angelina Jolie Voigt was born on June 4, 1975, in Los Angeles, California, into a family deeply rooted in the entertainment industry. Her father, John Voigt, was already a celebrated actor, having won an Academy Award for Coming Home. Her mother, Mark-Helen Bertrand, was an aspiring actress who later prioritized raising her children. This Hollywood heritage significantly shaped Angelina's early life, though not always in expected ways. Growing up in Beverly Hills, Angelina experienced the privileges of Hollywood life but also felt like an outsider, marked by unconventional choices and a struggle to find her own identity in the shadow of her father's fame. The separation of her parents when she was just 2 years old created emotional complexities that would influence her views on family and relationships. Living primarily with her mother and older brother, James Haven, Angelina developed a close bond with her immediate family. Her mother's dedication deeply impressed Angelina, teaching her about sacrifice and commitment. Her relationship with her father, however, remained complicated and often distant, a dynamic that played out publicly throughout her career. During her school years at Beverly Hills High School, Angelina stood out for her unconventional style and interests. Classmates remember her as the tall, thin girl dressed in black, more interested in knife collecting and funeral art than typical teenage pursuits. This period was also marked by struggles with self-harm and depression, experiences she later openly discussed, helping to destigmatize mental health in the entertainment industry. At age 11, the family moved to Palisades, New York, where Angelina began studying at the Lee Strasberg Theatre Institute. This marked her formal entry into acting. Under the Institute's guidance, she spent 2 years learning method acting, developing the emotional depth and intensity that became her trademark. During this time, she also appeared in student films directed by her brother and had small roles in her father's movies, including Lookin' to Get Out, 1982. Early career and breakthrough. Angelina Jolie's path to stardom was unconventional. At 16, after dropping out of acting classes at Lee Strasberg, she pursued her career in earnest, but initial success was elusive, meaning difficult to find or achieve. Her early roles were in low-budget, meaning inexpensive, music videos and straight-to-video films. Films released directly on video, not in cinemas. Her striking appearance and raw intensity garnered attention, even if the projects themselves didn't achieve widespread recognition. Her first leading role was in the science fiction film Cyborg 2, 1993, which she later described as a learning experience she'd rather forget. A turning point came with Hackers, 1995, a cult classic that introduced Jolie to a wider audience and her future first husband, Johnny Lee Miller. The film showcased her ability to add depth to her character, a skill that became her hallmark. During this period, she supplemented her income with modeling and music video appearances while continuing to audition for more substantial roles. The late 1990s marked Jolie's transformation into a serious dramatic actress. Her portrayal of Cornelia Wallace in the biographical film George Wallace, 1997, earned her a Golden Globe Award and highlighted her ability to embody complex historical figures. However, it was her next role that truly established her as a compelling actress. In 1998, Jolie took on the challenging role of supermodel Gia Karangi in HBO's biographical drama Gia. The film chronicled Gia's meteoric rise to fame and tragic death from AIDS-related complications. Jolie's raw and vulnerable performance captured both Gia's magnetic charisma and her devastating descent into addiction. The role demanded tremendous emotional range and physical transformation, earning Jolie her second Golden Globe Award and a Screen Actors Guild Award. More importantly, it showcased her willingness to fully immerse herself in difficult, complex characters. The culmination of this period came with Girl Interrupted, 1999, where Jolie portrayed Lisa Rowe, a charismatic sociopath in a mental institution. Playing opposite Winona Ryder, Jolie's electrifying performance dominated every scene. The role won her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, a third Golden Globe, and another Screen Actors Guild Award. Her acceptance speech at the Oscars, where she famously declared her love for her brother, became a much-discussed moment in popular culture. These breakthrough roles cemented Jolie's reputation for bringing human depth, intensity, and emotional honesty to challenging characters, balancing vulnerability with strength, a combination that would serve her well in future roles. This period also saw Jolie begin to develop her distinctive public persona. Interviews from this time reveal a young actress unafraid to speak her mind and challenge Hollywood conventions. Her gothic fashion choices, openly bisexual identity, and candid discussions about her past struggles with mental health and self-harm made her a unique figure in the entertainment industry. Rather than hiding these aspects of herself, she embraced them, becoming a role model for those who felt like outsiders. Mainstream success and blockbuster roles. The new millennium marked Angelina Jolie's transition from critically acclaimed actress to global superstar. Her casting as video game heroine Lara Croft in Tomb Raider, 2001, initially raised a few eyebrows, caused surprise or disapproval. However, Jolie approached the role with dedication, undergoing extensive physical training and performing many of her own stunts. The film's success established her as a bankable action star and marked a personal turning point. Filming in Cambodia exposed her to humanitarian causes that would later define her life's work. The early 2000s saw Jolie balancing commercial success with artistic credibility. She followed Tomb Raider with diverse roles that showcased her range. In Life or Something Like It, 2002, she demonstrated her ability to handle lighter fare, while Beyond Borders, 2003, allowed her to explore themes of humanitarian aid. Though the latter wasn't a commercial success, it reflected her growing commitment to using her platform to highlight global issues. Her role in Alexander, 2004, while part of a controversial film, saw her command attention in historical epics. As Queen Olympias, mother to Colin Farrell's Alexander the Great, Jolie received praise for her magnetic performance. This period also saw her return to the action genre with Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, 2004. 2005 brought one of her most famous roles, not just for the film itself but for its impact on her personal life. Mr. and Mrs. Smith paired her with Brad Pitt in a high-octane action comedy about married assassins. The film's success was partially overshadowed by the media frenzy surrounding their off-screen relationship, but it cemented Jolie's status as a box office draw who could combine action with genuine character development. Following this commercial peak, Jolie consciously pursued more challenging dramatic roles. Her portrayal of Marion Pearl in A Mighty Heart, 2007, demonstrated her ability to handle sensitive real-life stories with respect and nuance. The film told the story of journalist Daniel Pearl's widow following his kidnapping and murder in Pakistan. Jolie's restrained, powerful performance earned critical acclaim. Clint Eastwood's Changeling, 2008, provided Jolie with another opportunity to showcase her dramatic prowess. Her portrayal of Christine Collins, a mother fighting against corruption in 1920s Los Angeles, earned her Academy Award and Golden Globe nominations. The role highlighted her ability to carry a film through sheer emotional authenticity. During this period, Jolie also experimented with different genres and styles. Wanted, 2008, allowed her to return to high-energy action, while Salt, 2010, gave her the opportunity to lead a spy thriller. Her ability to adjust to different genres while maintaining her distinctive screen presence made her one of Hollywood's most versatile stars. Personal life and relationships. While Angelina Jolie's professional life flourished, her personal journey also captured global attention. Her relationships and family life have been as transformative as her career. The media's fascination with her personal life often threatened to overshadow her professional achievements, but Jolie managed to use this attention to highlight causes close to her heart. Her first marriage to actor Johnny Lee Miller, whom she met on the set of Hackers, was marked by her unconventional approach to life. The wedding, where she wore black rubber pants and a white shirt with her husband's name written in her blood, made headlines. Though the marriage ended in divorce in 1999, they maintained an amicable relationship. Her subsequent marriage to Billy Bob Thornton in 2000 became a media sensation. Their intense public displays of affection, including wearing vials of each other's blood around their necks, cemented Jolie's reputation as Hollywood's wild child. However, beneath the sensational headlines was a period of personal growth. During their 3-year marriage, Jolie adopted her first child, Maddox, from Cambodia, marking the beginning of her journey into motherhood and her increasing focus on humanitarian work. The dissolution of her marriage to Thornton in 2003 coincided with this shift in her public image, from Hollywood rebel to committed mother and advocate for global causes. Her adoption of Maddox opened her eyes to the joys of motherhood and the plight of children in war-torn countries. The highly publicized relationship with Brad Pitt, which began during the filming of Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2005, marked perhaps her most transformative personal chapter. The couple's relationship quickly became a cultural phenomenon, dubbed Brangelina by the media. Rather than shy away from the attention, they used their platform to promote humanitarian causes and bring attention to global issues. Together they significantly expanded their family. After adopting Zahara from Ethiopia in 2005, they welcomed their first biological child, Shiloh, in 2006. The birth in Namibia drew global attention to Africa's healthcare needs. They later adopted Pax from Vietnam in 2007 and welcomed twins Knox and Vivian in 2008. Their multicultural family became a powerful symbol of modern parenthood and global citizenship. The couple's approach to raising their children reflected their global mindset. The family traveled extensively, with the children learning about different cultures and humanitarian causes firsthand. They were educated in multiple languages and encouraged to maintain connections to their birth countries. This unconventional upbringing, while sometimes criticized, demonstrated Jolie's commitment to raising globally conscious children. Their marriage in 2014 at their French estate, Château Miraval, was an intimate affair involving their children. The wedding veil, decorated with their children's artwork, symbolized the central role family played in their union. However, their separation in 2016 and subsequent divorce proceedings reminded the public that even seemingly perfect relationships face challenges. Throughout this difficult period, Jolie maintained her focus on her children's well-being and continued her humanitarian work. Angelina Jolie's transformation from Hollywood actress to dedicated humanitarian stands as one of the most significant examples of celebrity advocacy. Her journey began during the filming of Tomb Raider in Cambodia in 2000, where she witnessed firsthand the aftermath of decades of conflict and the resilience of the Cambodian people. This experience became the catalyst for her lifelong commitment to humanitarian causes. In 2001, Jolie took the unprecedented step of contacting the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR. Rather than simply lending her name to the cause, she immersed herself in understanding the complexities of forced displacement and international aid. She spent months studying refugee issues, researching international conflicts, and personally funding visits to refugee camps in Sierra Leone and Tanzania. These early missions were profound learning experiences that shaped her understanding of global humanitarian crises. Her dedication led to her appointment as a UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador in 2001, a role she approached with characteristic thoroughness. Over the next decade, she conducted more than 40 field missions to remote refugee camps and war-torn areas, visiting Pakistan, Cambodia, Syria, Iraq, and numerous African countries. In each location she focused not just on bringing attention to crises but on understanding the complex political and social dynamics at play. The scope of her humanitarian work expanded significantly in 2012 when she was appointed Special Envoy for the UNHCR. This elevated position reflected her deep knowledge of forced displacement issues and her commitment to finding lasting solutions. In this role, she began engaging with government officials, diplomats, and military leaders, advocating for policies to protect refugees and address the root causes of displacement. Beyond refugee advocacy, Jolie has championed numerous other humanitarian causes. She co-founded the Preventing Sexual Violence in Conflict Initiative, PSVI, with former UK Foreign Secretary William Hague in 2012. This groundbreaking initiative works to combat the use of rape as a weapon of war and provides support to survivors. Her work in this area has led to international protocols for documenting and investigating sexual violence in conflict zones. Jolie's approach to humanitarian work is marked by a commitment to education and sustainable solutions. She has established several schools in Cambodia and other countries, focusing particularly on girls' education. The Maddox Jolie Pitt Foundation, established in 2003, implements various development projects in Cambodia, particularly in the areas of health, education, and conservation. Perhaps most notably, Jolie has consistently used her platform to bring attention to forgotten crises and overlooked populations. Her visits to refugee camps often coincide with critical funding shortfalls or important policy decisions. She has written opinion pieces for major newspapers, testified before Congress, and spoken at the United Nations, always emphasizing the human stories behind the statistics and the urgent need for international action. Directing career. Angelina Jolie's transition from actress to director represents another significant chapter in her career. Her directorial debut came in 2011 with In the Land of Blood and Honey, a bold choice that immediately established her as a filmmaker unafraid to tackle challenging subjects. The film, set against the backdrop of the Bosnian War, explored the complex relationship between a Serbian soldier and a Bosnian prisoner. Despite being her first directing effort, Jolie demonstrated remarkable confidence in handling sensitive historical material and drawing powerful performances from her cast. The preparation for her directorial debut revealed Jolie's meticulous approach to filmmaking. She extensively researched the Bosnian War, consulted with survivors and experts, and insisted on casting actors from the former Yugoslavia to maintain authenticity. The film was shot simultaneously in English and Bosnian Croatian Serbian versions, demonstrating her commitment to cultural authenticity. While the film received mixed reviews, critics praised her ambitious handling of the difficult subject matter. Her second directorial effort, Unbroken, 2014, proved she could handle large-scale productions with the same dedication she brought to intimate dramas. The film told the true story of Louis Zamperini, an Olympic runner who survived 47 days at sea and imprisonment in Japanese POW camps during World War II. Working with cinematographer Roger Deakins and the Coen brothers as screenwriters, Jolie created a powerful testament to human resilience. The film was a commercial success and received 3 Academy Award nominations. By the Sea, 2015, which she wrote, directed and starred in alongside then-husband Brad Pitt, marked a departure into more personal territory. This intimate drama about a troubled marriage in 1970s France showed her willingness to explore different genres and styles. Though commercially unsuccessful, the film demonstrated her growth as a visual storyteller and her ability to create atmospheric, character-driven narratives. Her most personal directorial work came with First They Killed My Father, 2017, an adaptation of Lung Ung's memoir about surviving the Cambodian genocide. Shot entirely in Cambodia with a local cast and crew, the film showcased Jolie's ability to tell profound stories from a child's perspective while honoring the cultural context of the narrative. Her decision to film in the Khmer language and use local talent reflected her deep respect for Cambodian culture and her commitment to authentic storytelling. Conclusion: Angelina Jolie's career is a testament to transformation and purpose. From a rebellious young actress to an Oscar-winning performer, a dedicated humanitarian, and a respected director, she has consistently reinvented herself while using her platform to advocate for important causes. Her impact on the film industry is undeniable, not only through her captivating performances but also through her willingness to take risks and challenge conventional narratives. Her humanitarian work has made a significant difference in the lives of countless refugees and victims of conflict, bringing attention to forgotten crises and advocating for policies that protect vulnerable populations. As a director, she has shown a commitment to telling powerful and meaningful stories, often focusing on historical events and human resilience. Her films demonstrate her growth as a storyteller and her ability to handle complex and sensitive subjects. Angelina Jolie's legacy extends beyond Hollywood. She is a global citizen who has used her influence to make a positive impact on the world. Her journey is an inspiring example of how personal transformation can lead to meaningful global change. We hope this lesson has helped you learn more about Angelina Jolie's life, her career, and her impact on the world. Along the way, you've also improved your English, gained new vocabulary, and learned about an iconic figure whose work will continue to inspire for years to come. Thank you for joining us in this lesson. Keep practicing and remember that every step you take in learning English brings you closer to your goals.